Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to episode 2 of Liu Bei's Let's Play. Let's take a look at the map here. It's currently turn 4, year 191, spring. We currently hold the Dong Iron Mine. We have sent our one full army north towards Taishan. Our goal today is to wipe out Huang Shao's forces to the north and take over Taishan commandery as well as Dong, and try to wipe out the Yellow Turban threat around us. Let's take a look at the map. Guan Yu here is currently in ambush mode right on the border. We are gonna wait a turn and have our units fully replenished because we can't reach the city of Taishan anyway this turn. So we're gonna end this turn and get ready to conquer Taishan. Oh, I think that's Pei Yuan walking across. So currently Beihai is still held by Yellow Turban forces. We're just gonna let him, Huang Shao and Kong Rong fight it out. Sometimes Kong Rong wins, sometimes they win. If they win, it just probably means more territory for us if they start encroaching onto Kong Rong's territory. If Kong Rong wins, we'll just have to beat him to Taishan, the trade port. Okay, so we have everyone fully replenished. We take it out of ambush mode and we attack Taishan. Now the Taishan is a town. It's currently level 2. There are no walls, so you don't have to spend turns building siege weapons. You can start the battle right away. If we take a map view of Taishan, since it is a town, there will be turrets. Yes, still quite sizable town. The entrances will still be protected by the turrets. We could spend turns to starve them out and also do damage to the turrets, but we have such a big force, it's probably just not worth it. They only have, very basic garrison units because of the low level of the settlement. So let's jump in here. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Also note, the current condition is rain. It will have some effects on your units, the weather. For rain, it dampens fire damage. Let's take a look at what we have. Alright, so this way you're facing 4 turrets going in. We don't want to do that. This kind of same thing here. These kind of cover each other. Actually, all of these. Oh, this one only shoots at this angle. So this would be the easiest entrance here. Right, it's only covered by these 2 turrets. Same as this side. How about this one? Okay, so there are a couple easy entrances here. Once you come in, let's see. It's pretty straightforward inside. To enter the center palace position, there are 4 turrets guarding it. We're probably not gonna try to break through here. We have so many archers, we can probably break through one side, line them up, and shoot at the inside without having to actually come in here to fight them. It's easier to shoot this way, so we're gonna send the bulk of our armies on this side. Let's get these archers right here. We're gonna send the cav units and Liu Bei, Zhang Fei, Guan Yu on this side. We're spreading our forces out. Actually, we're not gonna do this because if we come in here, even if we break through, how do we avoid this area? I guess we could. We can just fight around here and go here and then come back over. But these guys are going to break down the door for us over there. It's hard to fight at chokes. The enemy troop, if they send armies to choke this up, with the size of our army to get everyone through, the turret is going to do too much damage. So our plan is actually to have our generals break through one side, ride across, fight inside, unlock a door on the other side for us to go through. So this group will come in to finish off the inside of the palace once this door has been taken over by us. The current unit we have selected would be doing that job of entering, smashing through with the charge attack and fighting across. And also, since Liu Bei has the Stone Bark ability to block range chance, this group can charge in without getting shot at. This door also is pretty open, so the rest of the job for these guys is just basically distract. We want to spread their defenses thin. Since we have such a superior force, we don't need to utilize everyone. We're gonna send the rest of them across here, and then Guan Yu's troop across here. So these guys are not gonna be going in, at least not initially. They're here just so that the enemy would deploy their garrisons spread thinly across all the different entryways. Let's see. Alright, we got 2 swords. Ooh, they're charging out at us. This is interesting. The archers are over there. They're coming out. Okay, then we gotta pull back a little bit. Because we can't charge forward because of the turret range. Are they charging out? Oh, they're charging out as well. This is strange. The AI is not using their advantage. Which, okay, I'm cool with. They're just charging us? Okay. There's so many archers, we gotta spread these things out. To the middle. Alright. They're not gonna make it here. This is more interesting. We don't want to fight in turret range, so there's no rush to charge in. We'll pull them back, let them come to us. Alright, their archers are pulling away. That group is fine. The archer will do some damage once they get closer. So it's hard for us to charge at the archers if the archers are shooting us within the turret range. Okay, so they're pulling it back. We don't want to fight the archers. This is going to be an easier battle than I imagined. They're just coming at us. Alright, these guys are outside of range now. These are the captains. Let's get our champions, our generals to charge at them. Look at that damage. Yeah, being white. Alright, good charge, good charge. Let's not get stuck in them. Alright, let's do a rear charge. Pull them back farther. Don't want to get engaged in by the enemy. Alright, they're routed. They're routed. They haven't made it yet. Did they make it? Oh, they got into a fight, but they're routing now. Okay. You guys can stop wasting arrows. The guy's already shattered. Okay. And also, let's not chase back into range. Just shoot at them until they shatter. Same thing here. Oh, they're not actually going for them. Okay. Alright. So we mopped them up. Guan Yu is having fun killing the last guy. Come on, it's okay. This is a garrison battle. We're going to kill everyone. Alright, we still have the ability. There's no defense now, so we're just trying to rush in. Let's get as close to the thing as we can. Enough of them has routed outside that the last remaining troop inside actually suffered enough morale loss to shatter as well. Okay, so that ends that battle. It's a little anticlimactic. Did not expect the AI to just come out at us. But we'll take it. This unit killed 2 people. I believe it's our cavalry charge. Took some damage charging into a stationary group. It's okay. We lost 2 guys. Took this city down, or town down. It's well worth it. Decisive victory. Alright, we got some money, and we're going to be occupying the town of Taishan. Alright, once you attack a town, even though you only moved a short distance and take it, you lose all your action point. Let's take a look at the town. So, we just got Taishan. Taishan has a meditation garden. This is a Yellow Turban building. This symbol here implies that our faction doesn't have the knowledge to update this building. This is still bringing us +4 satisfaction per turn, faction-wide, but our only choice here is to demolish it. This is a wine vendor. It's providing us +1 satisfaction, +2 public order, and +50 income from commerce. It's only showing 25 because, like Dome, we just took it. So currently we have 15 out of 100 support for faction support. This will slowly go up until the population is satisfied that we are now its leader. Currently we're suffering from -10 public order from our current level of faction support, -20 local military supply, and -50 income. So this is the same tree as the inn. So we could, instead of just demolishing it, we could convert it. Converting it to the horse exchange will cost us 387, and I believe only 1 turn. The turn display in game always display how long it would take to build the original building from scratch, but conversions only take 1 turn, just like demolish will take 1 turn. So demolishing the garden will give us 675 gold. We currently, let's see, we want to upgrade this building to this, and we want to demolish this building. We're gonna hold off on demolishing this building. It's not worth the money right now because it's not happy with us, so we're getting a reduction in earnings. So we'll just take the 25 income for a little bit. We were going to use this building for public order. We're going to demolish this, open up a slot for us, and we're going to put in our assignment. So assignments in the game works like this. Your generals who are not in the armies but in court can, depending on their level and their class, can provide different special assignments that you can place into cities that you own. So in this case, we have Liu Fan. Liu Fan has Stimulate Market, which provides 75% income from commerce, silk, and spice. Has Academic Retreat, which increases, this is a Replenish Supply, which gives +10 reserve to local commanderies. And Academic Retreat, which provides +25 satisfaction for 5 years, I believe, to himself. Like this, he's going basically on a vacation, becomes very happy, but it costs at 5 unity initiation costs. So you're spending up 5 unity to get the general to be happy with you. This is a Liu Bei exclusive assignment, because unity is our exclusive resource. Jianyong here, like all sentinel units, the purple units, start with this supervised construction. If you notice here, you get reduction in construction cost, you get -1 turn in construction time, and -25 building upkeep. It's very powerful early on when you have to build up your cities, so having a sentinel around is great. He can also have industrial exploitation, plus 30% income from industry, and industrial inspection, spend 5 unity to add 25% satisfaction for the unit. So this is the Liu Bei special to get your people happy with you, which kind of fits into his companionship playstyle, because once they're happy, they will provide unity growth for you. What we want to do is actually have Jianyong come in here and give him the supervised construction. If you look at the symbols here, the top symbol is how long they will be at the settlement for this assignment. You can cancel it earlier, but you cannot extend this. And this takes them always 1 turn to arrive at the assignment. So in the case of supervised construction, it'll be 1 turn before Jianyong comes to Taishan and the effect goes live. And then he will have that effect there for 5 turns, and then he will spend 1 turn to come back to you. So this whole assignment will be 7 turns, and then you can pick another assignment for Taishan, or another city you own. Here, he'll travel here for 1 turn, work for 15 turns, and then come back for 1 turn. For this one, he'll come here for 1 turn, spend 1 turn here, and then spend 5 turns coming back to you. So basically, does some work, become happy for the next 5 years, but spends 1 year of vacation time and comes back to you a little bit later. You cannot speed up the recall duration. He has to use that long to come back to you, but you can cancel the assignment length at any time. We're just going to be doing the supervised construction right now. See, right now it'll take him a turn to get to the assignment. And our forces are going to replenish here, just take a turn. We're going to ignore the Beihai right now. We don't want to get into a fight with his main army. I'm still secretly hoping that he will send his main army and crush Beihai. It's livestock farm. This is actually one county from Kunrong that I really want, because this produces a lot of food with no upkeep, and we currently don't have any food production in our towns. So we need to figure out a way to get some food. Alright, let's go to the next turn. Alright, Kunrong is asking us for military access. We're happy to give it to him, but let's negotiate a better deal. So he sees this deal as 1.4 favorably to him. They're willing to give us 393. Let's see how much they're willing to give us per turn. This doesn't need to be that high, it just needs to be higher than 393, but I guess no. They're only going to get 100 something from this by doing per turn. So let's cancel it out, and we're happy to take it as it is. And when we agree, he'll give us plus 60 in how he views us, and Dongzhuo will negatively view us, but we don't really care about Dongzhuo.
深思熟虑，则事半功倍。
Okay, it's the next turn. Let's first see what has happened. Character development. Chen Gong and Su Fei. And we have demolished our meditation garden. First, let's take a look at those 2 new characters. Chen Gong, Master Magistrate. So he is a semi-unique character. He also has a leveled up bronze armor. Is distinguished. The increased ambition is a little bit troublesome. He's cautious. And he's trusting. It's okay, he's never going to be prime minister. Chen Gong is quite good. I think this is also the same Chen Gong that has a relationship with Cao Cao. We're going to take him just because he's semi-unique. All the extra stat boosts, just can't resist having these famous characters. Su Fei is just a standard gorilla. It's a generic name. No special items. Huang Zu the unit. Guess he couldn't keep him happy. Left. Chen Gong here. Yep, he's the one who has a relationship with Cao Cao. Okay. So just this item actually is worth recruiting. So anytime if you see a unit with an item, you can recruit them, strip them of the item, and always banish them afterward, just because the item can sell for more than 1,000. His salary is only 100. His salary is 125. Okay, we're happy with where their salary is at. We can afford it. All right. So now, if you look at assignment, the next turn, he is currently on assignment. So all the effects are live. Okay, now it's displaying correctly the. This is because of the 1 turn reduction, and the cost hasn't gone down 10%. So this, I don't know. I guess conversion is not really building a building. What are we gonna build first? We're gonna build a free building first. We're gonna be building the tax collection office of the Han Empire, which is a Shu Han tax collection building tree for Liu Bei. It's our faction special building. If you want to know why we're building all these buildings, there will be a separate Taishan build guide that will be on this channel very shortly. So please check that out. But we're going to pop this down, and we cannot convert because we are currently doing something else. Alright, so with our army here, if we move them out, you see the positive negative factor for public order would be okay. Thanks to people in power, which is basically Liu Bei's special ability. We want to attack the port, and we have to go through Beihai. We don't know what's going on in here. Just blindly clicking this way, we can't reach it regardless, because if you notice, it's right here, and we can only reach to the edge. We run the risk of running into ambushes, which has happened to me in the past. So first we're going to take it to the edge of our territory, just to get a peek at what's inside. So Beihai is also a level 2 town. It's also currently unoccupied. It's very tempting. And also everyone inside is still replenishing. Probably means Huang Shao attacked it, and now it's still weak. If you look at our town, they are still replenishing as well. Given this situation, we don't see their main army. We might as well just take the town. There's no point letting Kongrong has it. If the worst case scenario, even if we don't have the livestock farm, we can just turn into a little farm base too, so let's do that. Oh, we saw his army. But his army is outside of reinforcement range, so they're not going to be able to help out in this fight. If we take a look at the map, it's a similar town structure. I wonder if they're going to charge out again. But let's just see. Alright, let's take a look at the map again. So once again, this side is the hardest. You have 4 overlapping turrets to enter either entrance, and this one actually has a stack of turrets going all the way in. So we really want to avoid this route, as well as this route. But there's more turrets in this town. I really hope they run out, because there's an interior layer of turrets as well. So this side is weak. Let's put some troops here. This is probably what we're going to call the main entrance, the one where we actually want to enter. But they also put barricades up. Interesting. Very smart AI. They put barricades up at the weakest side. This side is also pretty weak. And there's barricades up here. Okay, so we're gonna mainly shift our units this way. This gate is gonna be the one where we'll have our cavalry and our generals charge in, try to open up some doors this way. I guess this, we can just go like this, destroy this barricade, take some time, and then come in this way, and we can actually fight here at the square, the capture point, because all these turrets play at this corner of the capture point. Yeah, because afterward we can't really ride out this way to help this door open because of these turrets right here. And yeah, so let's spread them out a little bit. Hopefully the enemy will come charging out us like last time. Let's have jump phase units. This at this gate. We have no intentions of coming into this gate. Let's send most of our archers this way. See who comes out. This gate. Okay. Alright, moment of truce. Let's see if they are charging out again. They are charging out again. So strange. Everyone in guard mode, don't chase, because chasing would be the end of us into turret range. They're not all charging out, they are charging out at this group and charging out our generals, but running away from the other two groups, which is interesting. Okay, so this group has to pull back because we can't get a charge off on them that close to turret range. Let's pull them back. Maybe not that far back, just so that in case they start running back toward town. Okay. There's an archer unit running out at us. Huh.
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
So they have decided to charge out at him. Both of this group at him. Come on, get out of the range. Are they all gonna just fight this group right here? Alright, stop shooting. They're already shattered. Wait for this group. Alright, resume shooting. They're just not gonna make it. These guys don't even have shield, they're just holding a hold. Yeah, they're just holding a hold. Peasants. What are you gonna do? Alright, they're close enough. Let's get a charge off. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother to get another charge off. We're just gonna surround them and kill them. Activate our abilities. Yep, shattered right away. They're routing. We're out of arrows. We have another unit coming, but we're out of arrows. Let's give them a chase. Get away from this unit. I don't know if we actually need to go inside again. These morales are really dampening. See, they're wavering already. Because their captain charged out and died. Oh no, 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 no. We're not chasing them. This is fine. We're gonna hang out here. Where is this unit going? Towards our generals? Okay, yeah, patience is key here, you know. We don't want to take any, you know, losses for no reason. Let's take you guys and come over here. Just so that when they come, they can finish up that unit, come over here, let them... Oh, they're running away. That's fine. Let's get that unit to come towards us. I'm pretty sure after we shatter this group and this group, these two will just surrender. Are they coming out? They're actually coming out. Okay. Pulling back, so we're mainly going to focus on these groups. Alright, they're killing them. They're not in firing range yet. They're running back. And morale's only at 2. Okay, it's rapidly dropping. This group still has some morale. Alright, we're gonna wait till we wipe out that group and then we're fine. He's just coming at us. It'll be a little while before we can actually charge at him. Alright, let's speed this up. Nothing's happening. Yeah, the archer's morale is gone. They come to us, don't run away. Alright, we can stop chasing. These could still rally back, you know. It's only -2. And you know, once they realize they still have so many men, they might rally back. Why did this unit stop charging at us? It was just going all this way to go back inside to guard this gate? If that's the case, I might have to charge my general in, because this is taking forever. Is he gonna just line up at the gate? No, he went inside. Alright, that's enough waiting. We're gonna charge in. Once we're within range of the turret, we'll activate the ability, give us 30 seconds of immunity. Alright, Guan Yin's gonna come in first. Okay. Alright, the warband broke. I think it charged out and got shot at. Yep. So there's only one unit. He's gonna break. Alright, change of plans. Let's not attack. There's no point getting shot at. 11 seconds left. We're not gonna make it anyways. Let's get out of the range. How many seconds? Alright, that's it. We got out, didn't get shot at. Alright, that's the battle. Oh, another very boring one, but we'll take it. No loss here. That's something you should notice for your own garrison defense when you don't have a hero. The captain unit, the unit over here, is very important. If it dies, everyone will start losing morale. And then, even though you still have a lot of men left, they would just all waver and rout, and then you'll lose the battle. If you want to inflict massive damage, you want to keep all your units together in one spot so they can have their maximum impact. Because if a few of them start becoming shattered and wavering, the rest of them lose so much morale, and since they don't have a general nearby, they're just gonna, all give up on the fight.
忍者无敌，天命难违。
Alright, we captured Beihai. Let's occupy.
百姓定会单食胡浆，夹道欢迎。
Alright, now we see their armies.
不可能这样做。
It's Pei Yuan Shao. Pei Yuan Shao is level... Wait, we cannot. We don't see it. Okay, we don't know them enough. Okay. Huanglong Min?
万万不可。
Huang Shao. This is their faction leader. Guanhai. Okay. Guanhai. I hope they continue and attack Beihai. Although I'm not sure given how weak they are. But you see, they're now in enemy territory. They can't replenish. We took their territory. So they can't replenish here either. So they're gonna just suffer from attrition and lose health going forward. So what we don't want them to do is be able to get back either to our Taishan trade port or towards their Dong small city. This is pretty much all the forces Huang Shao have. If we wipe this out, Dong will be easy taking despite being level 4. Before that, let's take a look at Beihai. Okay, Beihai has 2 Yellow Turban buildings that we can't continue building from, but we can definitely convert them into our version of the building. So let's put the theory to the test. So this building produces food, right? 2 food, 95 income. This is actually better than our version of the building. 2 food, 90 income. It does give 4k population growth, but it's not a big deal right now. We have 3k passive just from our tech tree, reform tree. And this building right here, the refugee shelter, gets +2 and +10 income from peasantry. So their base version of this building has no upkeep. If we upgrade it, we get more food production, but 25% of 2 is still 2. So there's no rush to change this over. We spend money and then we get upkeep and then we don't actually gain anything. We do want to change this building over because we want to produce more than 2 food eventually. So this says 4 turns. Let's see if we convert. See, converting is 1 turn. We do spend 500, but converting is always just 1 turn. We end up losing 5 income by doing this, which kind of sucks. I kind of don't want to do this. Let's just keep their building right now. Because if we look at the tree here, once I get the level 2 building here, that converted over. If we want to upgrade to the next level is 2,650 gold for that 1 extra food and 20 more income. It just doesn't feel worth it. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it as it is for now. Beihai is basically our food production town. It has high fertility, and it has a county that specializes in livestock. We'll also have a video on Beihai coming out very soon. Taishan's over here. Alright, once again we captured a town, so we used up our action point. We have nothing to do. We have to build water here, and we decided not to build anything in Beihai. So let's end turn. Actually, before that, almost didn't notice here. We gained an ancillary item, a war blade, a silver tier war blade. This is actually a very good weapon. 15 expertise. Jianyong is your lucky day. It's your lucky day. You went from a common item to exceptional item. Even though I don't plan you to fight anytime soon. You're probably gonna be unequipped with this item pretty soon once I get better sentinels, but you can have it for now. Alright, we can end turn now. Alright, we have got a new mission. Liu Bei seeks allies in times of strife. Control the following one settlement either by direct ownership or through military allies. Want us to control Donghai, which is currently Taotian's capital. And the mission event triggers Taotian's call for aid. Your relationship with Taotian runs deep. Long have you held him in high regards, yet one of his treacherous officers is responsible for the murder of Cao Song, and now his son Cao Cao marched to revengeful war upon Taotian. He asked for your aid against this aggressor. So to follow the story, or according to the books, you help out Taotian. This act may be seen as act of treachery. You declare war between you and Cao Cao, and Cao Cao declares war between Taotian. You get plus 80 relationship with Taotian. Alternatively, you cannot follow the story. Let Cao Cao and Taotian go to war. Taotian's not happy with you for not helping him, and Cao Cao is happy with you for not helping Taotian. We're gonna definitely go with the story. This has many benefits. I'm not gonna spoil it for you if you haven't played Liu Bei. Alright, and we have declared war against Cao Cao. And Cao Cao is getting work. So let's first take a look. We don't even see Cao Cao on the map right now, but Cao Cao is over here. He's in the commandery of Chen. He is not directly bordering Taotian. There's a Yellow Turban faction here in Pengcheng, and Wang Lang here in Pengcheng. So Cao Cao has to fight quite a way to get Taotian, and then to get to us. So we can largely ignore his threat. We are just, quote unquote, helping out in the war. So we've seen these. There are new characters. Let's take a look at those, even though we have a bunch sitting there doing nothing. Yang Chou, manipulator, level 32, nothing special. Hua Xin, academic, also nothing special. Guan Chun, also nothing special. We have so many unused strategists right now. We're not gonna bother with these, although strategists are probably the most important class. You probably want one in each of your armies. Okay, let's continue our campaign. We have a building completion. The tax office is done. It's bringing us income to Taishan. The income now is at 184. The town has not completely turned over to us. We're still suffering 5% from the income, but in 2 turns we'll have full income. Now comes the question, do we want to spend 387 to convert this building? So this building does provide +2 satisfaction, but we can afford losing that 2 now. And we do gain 50 additional income from commerce and 10% boost to commerce. So we are going to switch it over now. We do have the option to upgrade the building, the settlement, from a town to a large town. It will cost us 2,000 gold in 4 turns. But large towns still do not consume food. Once you get to a small city or level 4 settlement, it starts consuming food. We finally have a positive food production, which gives us a boost to peasantry and reserves. It's not really worth it right now in the city. Beihai is a city we're largely going to ignore just because we don't own all of it. Also, the units moved down south into Langya, which I don't know why, because there's no way those 2 units suffering from attrition will take this city. We'll just let them be. We'll turn our attention to taking the trade port and completing our Taishan commandery. If we take a look at the map, the trade port, like the iron mine, is very well defended. Although we were able to draw out the garrison unit in small towns, I don't think the AI will do that here. Usually for these, they will just stay garrisoned in their small position. There's very limited entryways for us to take this fight, and we don't have any threats left on the map near us, so we're going to delegate and take a small damage. For these counties, the AI, when you delegate, don't inflict a lot of damage to you, even when it says low. For settlements, even if it says low, a delegate battle will be around 300 casualties. So for this, we're just going to delegate this. We lost 60, not really a big deal. And also, since we're probably going to be marching to our Dong Commandery, we have many turns of traveling to replenish these lost 60 men. We're going to capture Taishan. Liu Bei got event station rank, gives him extra experience. That's great. So we have that. We occupied Taishan. We fully secured our commandery. Yellow Turban capital has shifted to Pengcheng's temple because that was their old capital, and Liu Bei has gained a level. So let's first take care of Liu Bei. As discussed earlier, we went down this tree because we wanted nobility, which will give us 1 additional assignment slots, as well as 20% block chance, range block chance for melee cavalry. So we're just gonna take this. Now that we have additional assignment slot, we can look to see where to use it. We still have Jianyong currently in here. Assignments, when they spend time there, they also gain experience and they'll level up. Lu Fan's ready 4. Lu Fan is pretty set. We don't really want this to go much higher, or else he'll start becoming even more dissatisfied with us. So we're gonna try to level up Chen Gong here. Taishan has the commerce income. He's currently at 160, but is minus 36% growth rate. This is from the faction support, I guess. I'm not sure what this is from. Why is it minus 36? Why are they so unhappy with us? I can't find any stat that would suggest we have a negative 36 commerce income. Possibly because we are changing over the building? Yes, it's a combination of the minus 5% and minus 50% from the new seaport we just took. It's the trading post. Okay, if that's the case, it's fine. We're still converting this. We're gonna get the additional assignment here because the strategists have the stimulate markets plus 75% income from commerce. We're gonna let Chen Gong come do that to boost our income. This will be taking 1 turn to get there, 15 turns of assignment, and 1 turn to come back. They spread out that 60 casualty across the board, so everyone will take 1 turn to recover. We're going to march our army slowly over here, take out Dong, and we'll have a nice base of Taishan, Dong, and Beihai. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, so Tao Tian wants to sign a non-aggression pact with us. We're happy to do this. After all, we got into a war for him, and he's happy to pay us some money, 496. Let's just take a look how much he'll pay us per turn. It will not be more than this, so we'll happily take this deal and get another 20 attitude points from him. Okay, so the Diaochan, the minister Wang Yun, fearing the tyrant of Dongzhuo, sends his adopted daughter to the capital. his plan is to have her destroy the relationship between Dong Zhuo and his adopted son, Liu Bu. Good for you, Wang Yun. And our buildings, the horse exchange has finished converting. So the main thing to note here is that these two forces, having tried, I guess they took a peek, or I guess they wanted to take this route back toward Dong to avoid our forces, but now they are trying to get back to Dong. They are marching without supplies in the winter. It's going to be farther weakening their troop. We have no rush to wipe these guys out. We're going to just go our way into Taishan to prevent them from, I guess, attacking the city. Or we can go here. I guess go here and set an ambush and let them run into us one by one and wipe them out. I guess here's 70% chance of success. So let's go here. See here, we don't have enough movement points because we left the road. That's fine. We'll go here within range of the town, just so that if he attacks the town, we can help out. See, our range covers the town. I mean, he's probably gonna try to race us back towards Dome, but that's fine. We finished building our horse exchange here. We're gonna be upgrading our town next. We still have the assignment for 3 turns. So the town, as we saw from Beihai, is usually 2004 turns. We get the -1 turn and -10%. So let's upgrade the town. And here's where what I like to do. So I have used the effect of Jianyong right here already. So he got the boost. If I recall him, this building will still continue to be built at 3 turns, and the discount we already paid. None of our buildings have upkeep, so we're not getting any advantages from Jianyong for the next 3 turns. And then Jianyong will spend 1 turn to return to us, and another turn if we want to assign him to this city again. So it'll take him 5 turns before we can utilize this effect again. But this building will be complete in 3 turns, and then we can build something else at that point. Therefore, it's better to recall him now and send him back to the town when there's 1 turn left on this building if we want to continue to grow this town. Alright. And that is it. We don't want to upgrade any of these. Alright, Zhang Ye declared war on Yellow Turban Rebellion. A hero's aid, Liu Bei. We got an ancillary item. Someone came by and gave us an item. Let's take a look at what item did we get. Oh, we got 2 items. We got a feather fan and a clay axe. Both common items. But let's use them nonetheless. No point to waste them. Feather fan gives the general +4 satisfaction and 3 morale to militia unit. Our army is entirely militia units pretty much, so this is a great item. This axe gives authority and satisfaction. Guan Yu has a book. Who is the most unhappy with me? Lu Fan. Mainly because his level is so high and his rank is quite low. We're gonna give him this just to keep him a little bit happier. The Huang Shao's forces actually ran back into Langya. I guess he saw our force and felt he had no chance to get through, so he just ran back, which is fine. We'll keep him here. We're not gonna chase. We're gonna go all the way here. We're also pretty fully replenished. We can just, I don't know, can we reach it? Oh, we can reach it. No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. That just We just gained vision of it. This town has 1 garrison unit. This garrison is a lot stronger. Look at it. Because it's level 4, it has a warrior captain. It's pretty standard, but here, the White Wave veterans. This is a more advanced unit from Yellow Turbans. People's Warband, archers, and another war. So 2 warrior unit, a White Wave veteran, 2 war bands, 2 archers. That's fine. So see, this is a level 4 city. To attack a level 4 city, they have walls. Therefore, you see their current stat, their wall strength is 100. They have 8 turns until we can siege them out and they run out of food and they'll just surrender. How many turns till they run out of supplies and start suffering from attrition. And barricades is how many they have the barricades installed inside the city, and if they have any artillery stationed in. These are very powerful. If you see a city with the artilleries, be very careful. And we have 8 construction capacity to build siege weapons. There's 2 options. One, a battering ram that one of your melee infantry units can push to the gate to break down a gate. And other one is to sap tunnels underneath the wall. This will effectively destroy sections of the wall. I don't actually like battering ram, because that means I have to commit my force towards turrets. I actually mainly focus on sapping walls. Let's just use up all the points. We're probably not going to wait this many turns, but we will wait 2 turns to wait until there's a hole in the wall, basically, before we attack. Let's continue the siege. So we're sieging. You can enter the siege anytime by clicking this trebuchet button. And let's think about if there's anything to do with the rest of our cities. Dong has nothing to do. This is currently building. The question is, do we want to do anything with Beihai? I actually like what we have so far. Beihai, the 2 food that they produce from the Yellow Turban is sufficient for us to support Dong after we capture it. Small cities takes up 2 food production. And we effectively has, curtailed the Kongrong expansion. This whole peninsula is going to be Kongrong's. We're okay with that. I don't think Kongrong's going to be attacking Han Empire, but we'll see about that. If he does attack it, then it might change how we play this game. But spring again. Let's get a reform. So which reform will we like? This reform was not available last time to us because we have not built the tax collection office. This reform gives +2 public water to all your cities and unlocks the 3rd level of the tax collection tree. It's quite nice. This gives mining discount to upgrading your mines. We currently have an iron mine. It's relevant, but not worthwhile. This building gives +10% to income from commerce, as well as some upgrades for the labor tree. This gives us 1 more trade agreement, although I don't know who else we can trade with around us. Taishan and Kongrong are 2 neighbors we're already trading with. And it unlocks some higher level ports. We'll get this eventually, but not right now. Liu Bei unlocks the crossbow unit, a repeating crossbow unit. Increase our trade influence, which will make our trade routes more lucrative. Unlocks the guest house, which is the upgrade version of the inn. And the tea house is a level 3 of the inn tree. Agriculture tax relief unlocks the peasant band, very weak unit. And unlocks rice paddy field and grain estate. So if you have a farmland county, this is what you need. Another way is just to go the military route and commit to trying to get this tech here, regional levy. It gives a 10% replenishment rate, which is very powerful as you fight in more battles. This will help your army get back to full strength after hard battles. But as you can see, it will take us 6 tech just to get here. 6 years. It's a big commitment. I'm still more in favor of developing our cities. I'm actually going to be taking this Bureau of Banditry, because eventually I'm going to be demolishing the tax building for additional slot, and the +2 public order in all places is quite good. It's essentially giving you 15% peasantry income just from the fact that you'll keep your cities happy. And this tree is very good. Once we unlock the first one that requires the tax building, even if we demolish it, the entire tree at the branch here will remain active for us. Okay. And we can end our turn. And they march right back. Alright, we got Fraternal Instinct. Guan Yu basically showing his love for our brothers. He'll become satisfied, +5 for the next 5 turns. We also got some character development. Geng Wu, Peacekeeper, another generic title, +15. We can ignore him. Alright, so the main thing is Huang Shao and Pei Yuan Shao actually marched back again. AI can't make up their mind, but as you can see, their armies, general health is really low. Everyone's very depleted. He's still relatively healthy. Guess he came out later. They might attack my town, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I'm hoping that they will continue to march. They're under forced march as well, if you look at their symbol here. I hope they'll continue to march and fight Guan Yu to try to relieve the siege. That way we can draw the siege, the garrison out into a field battle as they attack me from behind, and then we can take the town easier. So that's the hope. This has one more turn. We can now put Jianyong back. So that next turn when the building complete, Jianyong will be there for the next construction. And that's it. Let's see what they do.
任凭熊熊烈火灼天，亦会有熄灭殆尽之时。气绝而火熄，余下的不过是碧波作响而已。贼臣已死，于禁之中，又有多少人蠢蠢欲动？
Alright, we got Fall of the Tyrant. The minister Wang Yun is plotting to overthrow of Dongzhuo, no longer willing to suffer the tyrant. It is said that Dongzhuo's adopted son has been manipulated into striking the killing blow. So Wang Yun's plot using Diaochan worked. Liu Bu has killed Dongzhuo. The tyrant's dead, but his son takes over his faction. So nothing really changed except for Dongzhuo is gone. Our large town has been finished built, has upgraded the settlement. Huang Shao stayed where he is, and Pei Yuan Shao looped us around. So I guess they're not attacking the city. So that's good news. And upgrading the town will also... actually, the garrison's the same as before, so not much different. We might get some more turrets in the defense. So now we have the option of upgrading these buildings. In my opinion, it's not worth upgrading at this point. What I want is more building slots. So I'm gonna upgrade this one more time and get another building slot. It will consume 2 food, which will put pressure on us. Once we capture the city of Dong, then it'll be -2 food. That is something to consider. Do we want to go that route? We would need more food, which probably means we should actually start upgrading these. Okay, so it's fine to upgrade this, although it consumes 2 food. Dong is on the Yellow River, so it has a jetty, harbor special building inside the county. Jetty will have fishing food income of +2, so Dong is actually self-sufficient. So we can use the 2 food we have from Beihai and upgrade Taishan to a small city. Alright, so once again, we have used the assignment and got the benefit of it. We can call him back. We can put him either in Dong after we capture it, or in Beihai to do some more farming. Okay, let's take a look at our siege. It's been 2 turns. We have successfully sapped the whole. I could just go in and take the town now, take the battle. But I'm secretly hoping for them to come closer to rescue this town. Because if I take this right now, Huangshao loses all territory. The AI will go suicidal and attack the closest town. And Taishan really can't take 4 generals attacking it. You know, we have a very small garrison, 480 men. Even though their units are all very depleted from attrition, the generals themselves can just wipe out 480 men. There's no difficulties there. So we're gonna just take our turn. Okay, so we had hope. They started marching towards Guanyu. There's only one small issue that we are running out of military supply at this point. We can last this turn and the next. The next turn will be winter, so we will run out of supply officially then. Hopefully they'll just get close enough that when I run out of supply and have to take the city, that they are going to auto-attack Dong rather than auto-attack Taishan. This turn we just have the character development. We got Li Kai and Shi Yi. Li Kan and Shi Yi. Both generic. We don't need any more units at this point. We're continuing our siege. This is currently building. The town's public orders, you know, gone down the drain because of the hostile forces in the area, each of them causing the town to be scared. It's okay, there's nothing we can do about it. Beihai here. So eventually we're gonna need this town to produce food for us. And upgrading this town 1 level has only benefits and no repercussions, no food drain. We'll just gain more peasantry income, get a boost to commerce income, although we don't have any commerce income, but we'll gain prestige, and it will help set us up for ranking up from nobility. So we're going to put Jianyong over here, so that next turn we can upgrade the town and end the turn. Hopefully they'll start coming towards Guanyu a little faster. Alright, faction destroyed. Yellow Turban Rebellion. Lucky shot wall. So we were able to destroy one whole wall from a lucky shot. Let's see who took. So Wang Lang took out Pengcheng Temple and ended the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Farther creating a shield for us, Tao Tian and us from Cao Cao's forces, which is great. Pei Yuanshao has marched back into his own territory. He's still in the march stance, so he's still not replenishing. They didn't get very far. He is really depleted. I guess at this point, you know, with our low supply and going to attrition soon, winter causes more supply. So we're gonna just attack the town. Alright, we're fighting our first battle against walled settlements. You see these little short walls with towers on top. Our sapping has produced this hole here, although it hasn't damaged any of the towers. All the towers are still active and up. That's disappointing. Okay. So it's gonna be hard to do this without taking casualty. We're gonna use the same divide and conquer strategy. We're gonna spread the enemy forces out to places where they will have to put defensive force up. This is the front door here. Let's just put a unit here. I don't expect them to march out, but you never know. I did expect them to march out earlier. I just hope they put some archers up here on the wall just to protect that. And let's put a unit here. Actually, maybe here. Let's spread them out a little bit. And then the rest of the unit here, we're going to try to come through the main gate. Although we're going to be under a lot of fire. But that's the only hole we have, so gotta make do with it. Here are our cavalry units. This is our assault force. And we have our archers. They're going to be supporting us. Let's go. Alright, let's see how they spread their defense. They put an archer there like we expected. They have archer in the center. They ignored this force on this side, which is interesting. Alright, so they only have swordsmen here, even on the wall. They don't have any archer unit. So we're going to use our cavalry and charge in. It's snow, so movement speed is decreased by 25, so we're going to take some damage. We're going to have the cavalry units running first, or at least in the front of the formation, because they have 85% range block chance at this point from the passive that Liu Bei's level up brought. Alright, this will be our group. We'll lock the formation. We're there first. And charge in. We'll take some shots. Hopefully they'll block them. When we're halfway, I'll activate Liu Bei's ability. Actually, I think that'll be good. We haven't taken any damage yet. It's so slow. We're just not going to use these guys, I guess. Alright, 15 seconds. Oh, someone... He got killed even though with 185 range block chance? How is that possible? Oh wait, it's okay. We're losing some units, but it's fine. Get a charge. pull them over here. Zhang Fei, Liu Bei. Pull another charge. Come on, pull them out. Try to use your abilities. Alright, now we try to route the general. I guess there's no space for us to get a charge out. We'll just have to fight this. Come on, get some charges. Alright. We have routed their captain. Now it should be quite easy to route the rest. Let's make sure they're shattered. Alright, they're shattered. Shatter them. We're getting shot at from these turrets. This one right here. Alright, we can come in now, fight the remaining forces. There's still a captain unit over there. That wasn't a captain. That was just a white wave veteran. He had the circle on it because it was an elite unit. Alright, they're back. Let's charge at the archers. They're probably gonna rout once we beat these guys, so we can largely ignore them. Cooldown's almost back. The archer's not even shooting at us at this point. This took a lot of damage. Are they gonna shoot at us? Yep, we're getting shot at. Let's give us some block chance. We'll have the generals charge at the swordmen and just have the cavalry mop up the archers. Abilities. Are we inside? Yeah, let's get into the crowd. Alright, they mop them up. Now mop up the other archers. Alright. Just don't over chase into there, just gotta watch out for that. Alright, we have routed the captain. Let's make sure they're shattered. They're gonna rout soon. Alright, we have won the battle. Lost some cavalry in that charge. Could have probably just done the fight with just the 3 generals, but give the cavalry some experience. We'll be done with most of our fighting after taking Dong, so everyone will have some time to rest up. Alright, let's occupy Dong. Alright, we occupied Dong. We secure the entire commandery. Huang Shao has... oh, he has land. He owns the farmland in Henei. Well, that is interesting. He's not going to own it very long. Yan Liang is coming there to take it. Okay. Zhang Fei has ranked up. We have got a new outfit. Oh, this is Jian Yong's lucky day. Lucky year for Jian Yong. Upgraded armor to wear. Nice bun. Alright, Zhang Fei has leveled up. Currently we have Thundering Strike. Vengeance. Enables him to cause scare, morale damage. Endurance. fatigue resistance for own retinue. We can go Fury, plus 25 charge bonus for his own retinue. Gao for guerrilla deployment, and plus 25 range. So he's not going to be leading our army, so reach is not useful for us. He's not going to be commanding or be a faction leader, prime minister, heir, so flexibility is not useful. This is good, but what we really want is for him to get this Blazing Roar, his unique ability here. Blazing Roar causes 100 damage to enemy morale in a range. So if you run Zhang Fei into a bunch of enemy troop and you do Blazing Roar, they instantly rout. It's just so powerful. So we're going to be taking this top tree down to get that as soon as we can. Along the way, we're going to get 25 charge bonus, 25% running speed, and 25% charging speed, and mighty knockback. So it's all pretty good. All fits his shock cavalry build, although currently we're just giving him militia archers, but we'll fix that. And we got celery, a ranger outfit. We already know that. Okay, now we can spend a couple turns to recover our military supply, as well as let these cavalry units bounce back a little bit. 8 turns is a long time. We'll see. Alright, so we got Dong. There's a certain way I like to build it. If you have watched my Dong commander guide, you know what I'm talking about. So right now, we're flush with cash. We're going to be popping this off here, recalling Jianyong, so that he can come out and help out in Dong. Dong has the 2 food from the jetty, like we predicted, so it's self-sufficient here. We're going to be tearing down this granary, and we're okay with their building right now. Their building is the same as our building, except for it lacks the discount. Not upgrading this. We're not upgrading this right now, although I will want to. It will take us to somehow get 4 more food. We'll figure out a way. Maybe it will take Hene before Yuan Shao does. But that wraps up today's episode. If you see, we have conquered out Dong, Taishan, and Beihai, and chased out Huang Shao's forces. There's also Pingyuan large town. Our next episode is probably to take Langya to complete our mission, as well as seeking to expand across the Yellow River. Although this will bring us into conflict with Yuan Shao, but that's sooner or later we're gonna have to take out Yuan Shao. So we're gonna look to expand farther in the next episode. See you next time.